Welcome to Eric's Daily Podcast of the Day, number 15. Today, we will be discussing the Daily Podcast of the Day and the successful podcast show that it has become. The Daily Podcast of the Day has hit over 2,000 views with hundreds of unique listeners. I wanted to thank all of our fans from the bottom of my heart and tell you that the Daily Podcast of the Day is only going to get better. We have made our mark on this world by covering extremely dense topics such as our review of Cambridge Pizzeria or Chick-fil-A, all the way down to exposing the hamster harvest at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and taking you into one of the most beautiful museum exhibits in the world, and producing our own music. But for this podcast, I wanted to let you know how the Daily Podcast of the Day was actually started. You see, there's nothing that pisses me off more than somebody telling me what not to do. And that's exactly what was told to me one day. I, as a joke, said that I should start a podcast and let the people of the world know my opinions and my ideas. And two of my friends said that it was a terrible idea and that I shouldn't do this under any circumstances. Which is exactly why that same day I went in and recorded our first podcast ever, Brisk Iced Tea. And I cannot thank my friends enough who discouraged me from doing this, because it has opened up doors and doors for me in my life. People who I don't even know will sometimes come up to me and ask me about the Daily Podcast of the Day. The fame is honestly overwhelming, but also intoxicating. I love it. So, with that, I wanted to thank everybody for listening, and I wanted to let everybody know to stay tuned for new content coming out on this channel. That is all.